real quick. Okay. And your drop down, I actually transferred all your whole database already from UPS. And if you hit your drop down, you can type it or you can just scroll to it. It's totally up to you, okay?
Nice.
Okay, so you don't have to do anything different there.
Okay.
So you can just pick any of them and hit tab. There's 102's not in there. I didn't see anything when I remember. Is that how you do? Is 222?
Yeah.
Well, actually, if you look at the drop down, this is what you're looking for right here. This is your code.
Okay.
So just, there you go. Oh, there it is. Okay. So now you have your bills code, okay? Your weight, or number of packages. Okay, if you click into the weight field, you can use your tab key, it's easier. It's going to read the scale, okay? And your services, the next one. These are all your services. Okay, the one that you got to be super, super careful on, you see this says FedEx first overnight?
Yeah.
That means we deliver by 8:30 the next business day. There is no discounts, okay? So you got to make sure when they come down that your folks, unless they know, because that could be like a $600 package, you know what I'm talking about? So don't lose that service. Then the priority overnight, standard overnight, 2-day, express saver means 3-day, okay? And then of course the freight is palletized stuff, okay? And then of course ground is ground, okay? If you don't remember that, if you click on the blue right here, on the blue, it'll actually, if you click on it, it'll actually tell you what time we deliver. And it'll come right across here. There they go, and it tells you the times. Okay, so that kind of is just a quick reference. Okay.
Okay.
I'll close up on that.
Nice.
All right, now we'll just pick ground.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, but the third floor, absolutely.
Now the key here, I don't think you got it. The key here, if it's residential, okay, and I don't know if you ship to residential.
Yeah, right here. Click that.
Yeah, if you click on that,
And that one has
this
to be
ground
residential.
turns into home delivery. If you take a look at it on the next drop down again.
Thank you so much.
Because see where it says home delivery?
You're kidding.
So that's what we have to click.
Yep, that's what you have to get if it's residential.
Note for video, we will need to put something up for that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, now
Third floor.
ground is always going to be your packaging. Express, you can use our boxes. Simple as that. Okay. The home delivery, just got to remember this. We deliver Tuesday through Saturday on home delivery. Okay. There's no fee for Saturday delivery. Okay. And what we have found out is the delivery for home delivery, everybody's home on Saturday. You know what I'm talking about? In the morning. So that's why our delivery rate's so high. Okay. Then, of course, dimensions. If you have dimensions, you got to put dimensions in there. Okay. Do you do dimensions now with UPS?
With air, yes.
With area.
I guess. What I want to do, everything's dimensionalized, ground and air. Doesn't make a difference. So if you see a big box like that U-line box, you know that's going to be dimensionalized. So because that could change this price from $8 to $50.
Sure.
Okay. So okay.
So how would you just right here?
Yep. And that's
Oh, okay.
That's all it is.
Okay.
Now, if you have standard boxes, what you do,
Yep.
if you go up to databases, dimensions, you can add all your standard boxes in there so they'll be in a drop down. You understand?
Note that for video too. Yeah, we'll put that in. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. Small, medium, large. Yeah.
Okay, and then this way you don't have to type 12 by 12 by
Sure.
12 every time. You just hit the A button or the 1 button, whatever you call it, and it'll be there. Okay. And of course, the declared value. We cover the very first $100, and after that, it changes the price of the package.
Right.
Okay. Bill transportation, very, very important. Okay. Bill sender is you. Bill recipient is the recipient. Bill third party is Marty shipping to me, but you're the corporate office and you're paying for it. So that's a quick way to explain it. Okay. So you put sender. Okay. And then references. That reference is maybe something special for you guys, like a PO, a sales order, or whatever you want to put in there. Because that's important to put in there because you can track by tracking number or by reference. Okay. Then you have the salespersons, which we're going to import that list, which is apparently your cost code. Okay.
And then the person's name would go here.
Well, the name will go.
Okay.
Your name goes here.
That's just a blank box then.
It'll actually that code will go over there.
Gotcha.
You
Okay.
transfer. When I get the two fields, I'll just transfer. They'll say the exact same thing.
Okay.
Okay. And then your name here, I guess, and I take it that's when you're shipping something personal. Is that correct, or I don't know?
No matter whoever uses this, so if there's something wrong with the bill, we can look up the ticket and say, oh, Ryan Dawson sent this out. We got to contact their department.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. That's good.
That's what you
So, all
use.
right.
That's what-
Now, if you try to ship this, it's gonna balk on you. It says, okay. Because it's home delivery. So you just go and put in kind of info and department notes, which is good. Department notes, I changed it as a salesperson because you want it to be mandatory. Am I correct?
So currently.
Right now, you don't have anything there, but if you were to put in 810 as one of your cost centers or something like that, then that would, you could ship the package. You can put anything in there right now. Just put test.
The cost center
Well, that's what we've always called it.
department.
You put it right
So
in
was
test.
it
Your
just-
field.
So I'm
Three
in,
characters. So like
In
In this
that's
box or
fine.
this
No,
box?
I
this
would
box.
drop down.
that was
pick
it,
one.
Not-
they
just
didn't
tab
have
over.
to pick any other number, no.
You should be able to
So
click in
when they
here.
pull reports from these,
I guess we do have to import it.
that then goes
It's
to
gonna be important.
finance, to AP,
Let's add one,
whoever.
we'll call it
All right,
test.
we'll add the first one
Yeah.
in.
That's
That's
why
fine.
they need that. So we're gonna set this as a required.
And we're gonna do the
field.
same thing right
You
there.
could just like data of
Call
all
the same
cost
thing.
centers. So
And when we import that, it'll have that same data already. Is that what that means?
Yeah, if it's just the 3 characters, Ronnie can do that
Can you
pretty
send it to me?
quickly.
Okay.
And then I'm
Okay,
gonna.
we'll hit
import it
okay.
into-
All right, and
Yes,
okay.
person
Now you'll
here.
see it in the drop down right here. See it?
Import it. it's
And now it'll be the BioCore.
That
Will
way-
be in a drop down?
Okay.
So is
Now,
it
I got
just
a
2
quick
fields?
question
Is
for
it
you.
2
I
columns?
saw that
You can
list.
insert an alpha
Will
and
the
a
person that's sending you this list have both of these
It's
fields?
automatically linked to a description because we
Yeah.
used to get that. when
That's
we
gonna be
select
important
that
because
cost center.
otherwise I was just gonna duplicate that one. Because if you know that this was BioCorp, and I don't know what that means.
BI, Belsey.
Not what we
Okay.
saw.
So,
Yes.
okay, now you can ship this package, and of course, we're gonna ship the package,
I put my
okay?
shipping information in, I go to this drop down and I'm
Say
saying.
yes.
Now we want to avoid this.
Actually, you are gonna avoid this right now. Right here, you have 2 ways of avoiding a package. You see where it says delete? Okay, you click on that. You can type in the tracking number, because you have the label, which is a lot of work for me. I wouldn't wanna do that. Cancel that. I just go up to the shipping list
Okay.
and domestic, because it's your primary domestic, you're not
Okay,
doing international.
here,
And then you're gonna highlight it. and
This
you're gonna-
one?
Yep, be the, you can delete them both.
Okay.
And delete, yes,
It
goes
needs
away,
to be
you delete that one,
what is-
okay? You can do reprint here, modify, you can do everything you wanna do here. And people ask what a modify is, maybe put another 2 shirts in a box.
That's handy.
I'll go on.
Can I get it?
Okay.
Okay, so now, we got all this information, that's how you delete.
Okay.
Now, would you have any reason to do multiple Ps?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, so let's just find somebody in your drop down.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Anyone, that doesn't make a difference, you just, that one's fine.
Okay.
No, I mean, we, AP is gonna.
All right. Number of packages, let's put 2 number of packages, okay? Or let's say 3, let's, yeah, that's fine. If they're identical, you're just gonna click identical.
Okay.
Okay, and then 1 of 4, 2 of 4, 3, they'll come right up. But I imagine a lot of them are probably different weights.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say,
I'm just.
we'll put the weight of the first package on, which is right there.
Okay.
It's gonna read it right there, read the set. Select the service that you want, probably ground if I had to guess, because you ship a lot to stores and stuff, okay?
How is it gonna know
Okay.
what my other?
Of course, you put your dimensions on, you had your dimensions, okay? And then
920.
the sender has to be who's paying for the shipping,
Yep.
Right,
okay?
so we just don't wanna.
Okay,
get
the one
invoice
above it
and
too.
have to spend a month
Right there.
untangling
Sender.
that.
Okay,
Can we make that?
That's
I can
not-
default that,
Yeah,
yes.
because majority of the time that will be.
I can default that now.
Yeah.
What about the service? Is it, leave it undefaulted, or leave it?
No,
default?
leave that open. We'll default the transportation to sender so our account number comes up. Yeah, that's all we would have to do
Okay.
right now.
All right, so now we got 4 packages,
Yep.
okay? Now, why am I, this is supposed to highlight, something's missing. Naples, Florida. Well, it's not identical.
Oh,
Okay, that's why. But you would have, I was wondering why. But you see how this thing highlights multiple pieces? All right, and we'll just click on that, okay? And another frame opens up, okay? And this box right here, I like doing this because I like to do all the labels at one time, so I just add them. Okay, so I'm looking at the information. I add this package, okay, to the shipment, okay? And I put another package on, different weight, okay? I just add it. Okay, let's say the last 2 boxes are identical, okay? I don't want to do this twice. So I say, okay, next one, number of packages that are identical are 2, and the weights changed, okay? So now I do add, and then add, sure, there you go. And then I would just ship 1 of 4, 2 of 4. So if you had 10 boxes and 8 of them are the same, you don't want to do it 8 times, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's how you make those.
Necessary.
you did the multiple piece, okay? We'll default, we'll do this to ground, we'll default that one service. And if you want to ever default something else, just go up to customize shipping up here, okay? And you're gonna see this default, because you guys don't really ship international, you really only ship domestic, Florida based. Okay, so then I open up here and I can default anything I want now. Okay, like for instance, you were asking about default sender. I'm gonna say sender, okay? If I wanted the ground, payment type is sender. Okay, and then package type is automatically gonna be yours, okay? So now what's gonna happen, this will be defaulted right here. About going in. Okay, get your weight in there, okay? And as I go through it, okay, so the sender's defaulted. But you did say once in a while you're gonna have to use a UPS account number, am I correct?
Well, even if it's a vendor's FedEx account number, do we just click this now?
You can, but you have to do it because it's grayed out. See override preferences? Right here, you click that. And then you can do bill sender, bill third party, or bill collect. Any questions? You can do override preferences or hit ship alert. What that means is when you're creating a package, and if you have their email address, you can put their email address in and send them a notification immediately, providing that your firewall, your proxy does not, sorry about that, your firewall proxy does not block it. She would let me know.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You got it?
Yes, it's very
And I'll import it for you in a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so, all right. And then with the email address, you put in here, you can actually send them a personal message with 256 characters. In other words, you can say, hey, your shirts and your shoes and your hats are all coming. Okay? And then that'll go, providing that because you guys are really locked down, that your, what they call mail transfer agent doesn't block it.
So this makes
Okay.
logical sense to me because of all this volume.
That is the core training of this, okay? At the end of the day, you're gonna hit close, just like you do for UPS.
Mm-hmm.
And hit close, and you're gonna say end your FedEx shipping day.
Okay.
All right?
That spits out the label.
No label, we don't do that.
Oh, okay.
If it does, just throw it away. We scan every package 15 times. So I haven't seen a driver yet want the labels. You know what I'm talking about? The paperwork. So if I'm not mistaken, the tractor trailer over there, they're gonna load that up and they're gonna scan every package at the hub, you know what I'm saying? But they do get scanned 15 times each, minimum of every package. Sorry.
Did we delete the 4?
I did.
He sent it to.
Okay, the other thing, this is very important to know. If you don't delete the package and you don't delete it, and it's not getting shipped, don't freak out. We're exactly the opposite of UPS. When UPS makes a label, you automatically get billed, okay? FedEx does not bill you until the package is delivered. That's the totally different. Okay, so in other words, if you happen not to delete one and it just happens to go in the trash, if we don't scan it, we don't bill you. Simple as that. That revenue scan is how we start monitoring it. Okay. What questions do you have for me?
How do you set up a
The return?
distro list?
A what?
Distro list.
I don't know.
So what that is someone may come down and say, I need all these envelopes to go to each store. We would then make a distro list with all the stores, and it would just spit out.
Print out 400 and something labels.
Okay. Oh, like a
475.
distribution list.
Yes,
How much-
distribution
yeah,
list,
yeah,
yes.
Okay. Yeah. What you would do? Okay, you can do it two ways. See this thing right here? It says integration.
Yep.
Okay. You go to the integration section.
Okay.
They give you a CSV file. Is that correct? Like a comma separated value file. Is that how they do it? They have to give you a list.
No, we pull a list from here.
Oh, okay. So you're not built. You're not. It's just an internal list. Okay. Up in here, we're gonna have something called groups.
Okay?
Okay. And we're gonna create a group. We're gonna add one here. Okay. And we'll just call it. I'll delete it afterward. Okay.
Yeah.
Test. And of course, it's just test.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm gonna build the ones I want.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it.
And that's it. Okay. And then you're gonna hit OK. All right. When you hit OK, you're gonna have 400 of them. It doesn't make a difference. So now when you go to shipping, I want to ship to a group. You just go over here and find the one that you just created. Okay, and you just, and 400 labels come out.
Holy cow, that's easy. That's a lot easier than.
It's a little more streamlined than we're used to.
Yeah, nice.
That's as
Nice.
easy as it gets. That's as hard as it gets.
Yeah, we're done.